Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment with me, Bardon,
Time is
the
precious.
nameless one.
Let us not
Time is
squander it
precious.
here.
Dakon, and everybody's
All
lying
right.
skull, favorite lying skull, Mort. So, oh, I hit that by mistake. Okay, so I think we need to exit here. So let's go back to the catacombs. So we need to go speak to Gleave or Glive, whatever way we're supposed to pronounce his name, and give him. We got to the canter, so I think that's what he was looking for. So let's give that to him, and then we'll go and check out the place where all the gargoyles were, or what do you call the Vargoyles? Can we talk to you? Maybe, maybe not. But we'll try anyway. It's always nice to talk to new people. This female ghoul carries herself with greater authority than those around her. Her eyes seem clearer and less feral too. Can I help you meet? Who are you? What are you doing here? I am Elena. These are my ghouls. We are scouts and hunters. We seek more territory. We seek more food. And now that I have answered your questions, what are you doing here? I'm looking for a bronze sphere. A bronze sphere? We have found no such thing. Search the far reaches of this place and you may find what you seek. And a few more questions. What can you tell me of this place? This is the drowned nations. This is a hunting ground for us. This is where we, the hunters, rule. What do you want here? I'm just wandering. This is not a good place to wander. Many danger there is. We have marked out the boundaries of safety with totems. Stray beyond them and you should remain safe. Stray not beyond them. Watch for the denizens here. They are deadly and swarm in increasing numbers. What denizens would those be? This place has been overrun with Trocopoctacus, white-horned creatures with boundless appetites and cruel dispositions. Many Vargoyles make their homes here as well, their number ever growing from fools who venture this far into the catacombs. Thanks for the tips and farewell. Okay, let's leave her be and let's get ourselves out.
All right.
Okay, so back to the Dead Nations. I think we want to exit here and then go look for Gleave. Gleave or Glive, whichever way he wants to pronounce it, it's fine with me. As long as he's happy with what we bring him. So where? He's over here, isn't he? We're coming to bring the decanter to you, buddy. Hopefully you're very pleased with our efforts. There's someone we can search here. There's someone we can talk to as well, it looks like. Have you found the flask of which I spoke? Yes. A note of eagerness creeps into Gleave's dead voice. You have it. Pour some of its water across my lips, and I shall tell you what I promised to tell you. Here you go. The clear water from the flask trickles across the stone lips, diluting the filthy flow that spews from the hold. As you watch, The ditch's water slowly dissipates entirely, the dirty taint of it replaced by clear, fresh water. Gleave groans in ecstasy. After a moment, he says, "Do you wish your answers now or later? Give it to me now. Seek out the woman called Nemele. She resides in the clerk's ward in Upper Sigil. I know not where exactly. Best of luck in your quest, immortal." The voice seems to fade as it speaks. "Thanks, Gliv. Farewell."
Updated my journal.
So he's gone now. Let's see what this is over here. The corpse jerks visibly as if electric current ran through it, and a gassy sigh escapes its mouth. "Greetings." The corpse babbles with its liquefied tongue, and you cannot understand a single word. Forget this then. Okay, let's check over here. What have you got? Nothing. Okay. So we wanted to go in there again, I guess. Okay. Let's go try it.
What?
Also, let's, while we're moving, let's just heal ourselves up. Because I'm sure it's not going to be easy for them. And I'd rather have all three able to contribute. Even if Mort is hopefully going to be doing most of it.
All right.
What's up, Chief?
Let's get Mort selected, ready to fight.
Good as done.
Done. All right.
What's going on? Ah, there. Okay. Ah, okay. I was clicking on the door, not the entrance.
What's the word, Chief? Good as done. Did you see that? What's up?
Damn. Die. The Quran sings true.
See that?
I feel
Looks like they're gonna keep coming.
Valley.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gone.
Can we actually get that though before?
Yeah.
So Mort, you do the killing.
I'm gone.
They're all coming for him.
All right.
Let's get out.
Huh? Good as done. What? Sure, why not?
Where's the exit?
I'm hurt.
You are very hurt.
I'm hurt. Damn.
What's up, Chief?
Okay, and back out we go. Good.
All right.
So I guess there we need to figure out what's going on there later. But for now, we head up this way, I think, back to the buried village. Because I want to go talk to Farad and give Urhir back his knife as well. We do have a level up, so once we cross over, we'll do that. Okay. Let's increase our intelligence. Accept that.
All
Yeah.
right.
We should be able to just I don't think we need much in the way of fighting here, so we got, yes we do. You got what Farad wanting, Burke? Yes. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate, but not until then. Let's show it to him. Alright, come back on in. Come on back in, even.
I'm gone.
Okay. So before we go anywhere, let's find Urhir. I think he was over this way somewhere. Yep, there we are. Hey, here, we got your knife for you, buddy. Yes, I have it. Here it is. Nice, 5000 XP. Here takes the knife and holds it lovingly. Ah, you're back. Me lucky knife. Thanks, Cutter. And you... He lectures his knife, shaking it. Don't you go running off again. He slides the blade into his sheath with a smile. Farewell,
Updating my
Orhan.
journal.
Teachings of Zerthamon, I have become
nice.
stronger.
Level up. Accept that. Cool.
Done.
So plenty of level ups happening. Let's now pop in here. Give Farad that thing back.
All right.
Hey Farad. Stop running away from us. We've got something for you. And you better be happy with it. Ah, corpse! Farad turns as you approach, his crutch clacking on the cobblestones. He licks his lips and smiles expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked? The bronze sphere, here it is. 15,000 XP, wow. Farad's eyes gleams as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles. Ah, corpse, such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely. You have. Farad studies his reflection in the sphere and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked for, now I want some answers. Farad doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, ask your questions. Farad turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Farad studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears will take offense. Farad smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. Tell me, Farad, in losing patience, the truth. Farad's tone softens as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue, and when we first spoke, corpse, in all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger. Yet, hear me out. Yes? You're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Farad squints at you. Some time ago you came to me, like you are now, but not, just strolled right into Ilwyn Court, and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience. Farad chuckled, like whispering sand, like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge in his voice. You knew the right things to say. You did, oh yes. You spoke the chant like a governor, born and true, and I listened. What did I, want from you? Farad gives a mock bow, like his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh Farad, great collector king, you says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. Farad wags his crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing. You says, Lord Farad, I asked for courtesy. Your collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That is all I ask. Farad shrugs. A simple boon. I see. And is that all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Farad speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something that happened in the past, involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So you granted my boon just like that. There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to it? Farad falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Aye, Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood on the hive walls to die, I had enough reason to promise you the the planes themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand the boon of me. Farad calms himself, though his face is still flushed. I agreed. I'm sorry about your people, Farad. That wasn't me, but if I can make up the loss to you, I will. Farad tisks, no matter, them bodies served me well enough. The Dusties pay the same for fresh debtors as for old. Was that the only reason you agreed to my quest? You knew things about me, things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath Sigil, and you put a name and picture to it, the bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me, he chuckles. Yet did you? Aye, the planes turn in strange ways, and that's all you know. All I know, nay, but it's all I know about you, corpse. Fine, next question. What did you take off my body after I died? Farad licks his lips. Why? I took nothing, corpse. His face splits in a grin. Then, I wasn't the one that found your body. Who did? Farad's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of the family and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter, who?
Updated my journal.
My darling girl, Annah. She found you, dead as a debtor can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her dad's place to say. Don't lie to me, Farad. Hang on. Annah, all right, I'll ask her. Where is she? Where is Annah? Farad shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness. Annah, stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest. She's here. Here we go. Here's Annah.
Oh, what now?
You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. You're Annah. I met you in the hive outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Farah. What's this about then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog. So I'm not. Get one of your own gullies to do it. Annah rose from my eye. Have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile warms across Farad's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. Eh? What are ye on about? She squints at you. He's not a deader. Ah, yes, my mistake. Farad nods, then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Annah, that still makes it your mistake, for this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstone with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out, most embarrassing. So, Annah glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing deader on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arms, he will. Maybe you could have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there. Oh aye, and maybe ye should have been more careful, and maybe ye wouldn't have been lying face down and stone still on the alley cobbles like a deader, aye? Enough of this. Where did you find my body? Show him where you found his body, Annah. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Annah for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Tch. Anna sneers at Farad and throws a glance at you. Come on then. And keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of ye. Very well, let's head there now. Anna points at the door in front of you. Through there is where we want to be. Alright, let's head in.
Done.
In we go. What you first took to be a door in this arch was actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadow. Are you sure this is the door, Anna? Aye, it's been smeared with barmy paints from the starved dogs it has. It's a real door until you look at it. Then it turns into a painting. How did you do that? Anna shrugs. There's strange things in the plains. She suddenly frowned. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So this door, I just don't look at it and then it opens. Anna glances at the door then nods. That's the dark of it. If chant be true. Alright then, I'll do what you say. You just... Hold on! Anna stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, aye? You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old stutter crutch says. What's beyond the door that's so dangerous? Chaos men, Anna whispers. Barmy as they come, barking wild into the day and night, ready to either paint you with colours or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous blood they are. If they're so dangerous, then how did you get through? I crept in nice and quiet like. Can't paint you or kill you when they can't see you. She looks you up and down with a frown. Doubt I can pull that twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do. Come, let's get re-equipped and come back later then. Yeah, I think we'll leave the door for the moment. And I think we'll probably call it here as well for this particular episode. So from myself, Mort, Dakon, and now our new party member, Anna, it's goodbye for now. If you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and perhaps posting a comment. And we really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.